Hello everyone, welcome back to my show, the J.Advice Show, the Reboot. And for today's topic on Webisode 4, I'm going to be talking about Lady Gaga, a gay icon, and my discussion on Oovoo video chat. So this is another one of those webisodes I did back then, and like what I've been saying since the beginning on this, for whoever was watching now, whoever's just tuning in today for this webisode, I'm going over all my old webisodes and stuff from the original J.Advice Show on this channel, going over them and giving pretty much my thoughts on it, and doing like sort of a remastered, improved version as well on all of these of all of these webisodes and stuff that I did on the original show. And I hope the lighting is good. I've been trying to fix it. For some reason it's a stupid glare from the light. I don't know why it's doing that with this webcam, but for what I remember, when I used to have a webcam back then, when I originally was doing this, I had that thing. It's like a little piece that you cover the light with, so it doesn't like, doesn't like have that glare or whatever, like around in the room or whatever. So I think that's the reason why I didn't have that issue, because since I took that off is why I see it now, why it's happening now. I don't even know where the hell I put it. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, a thing that you put, that you screw onto it for the light or whatever, like that little like glass thing or something like that. But anyways, so before I get started with that, I know when I mentioned something in the original webisode I wanted to just cover real quick, and I was talking about somebody who was trying to be like me, and I called him a fake Dr. Phil or whatever like that, because they was giving advice and stuff like that. I don't know why I like blurred out like that. Yeah, hope it's good. All right. Yeah, giving out advice and stuff like that, and I was trying to think like who am I talking about? Like, even the comments, because I'm gonna be reading over the comments and everything like that. I just remember, since I'm doing it for my webcam, I can just look at my phone, so I'm just gonna read the comments on the video through my phone and everything like that, and just go over them. But I was talking about somebody, and to this day I don't even remember who I was talking about, because I guess I didn't want to give out their name. But me nowadays, I don't really care. Like, I'll just call them out how it is. But I don't know. I didn't know what I was talking about, guys. So I'm like trying to remember who was it that was talking. I mean, that I was talking shit about, apparently trying to beat me and stuff like that. I don't even remember, honestly. I think, if I'm not mistaken, somebody in the comment section I was talking about that was talking about me and saying that how I was being perfect or whatever. I think that's who it was about, I think. Which he also had commented on that video anyways. The original, I should say, the original. So I'm going to go over all that stuff. But I just wanted to cover that real quick. I just want to talk about that first, because that was the first thing I brought up in that video. So that's why I'm bringing it up, in this one. This remastered version, I should say. But I don't know what that was. But I mean, I think I know what it was. Not 100% sure what it was. But I'm gonna talk more about that when I come to the comments. Maybe it was something in the comments somebody said. I don't know. But then again, no one in the last webisode I did, the original webisode 3, no one commented about that. So I don't know. Maybe it was, I don't even know. But yeah, but I think I kind of know. But anyways, so let's get started. So I talked about Oovoo first before Lady Gaga, I think. So I'm just gonna go over that first, and then I'll talk about it after and everything. So with Oovoo, it was because I wanted to talk more about it, because I know in the last webisode I mentioned it, and I told you guys like this is what I'm going to cover in this webisode. But what I remember, there was like a video chats feature system, whatever, app or website, whatever, that was like Skype. So yeah, so I looked up more on Wikipedia real quick before I did this, because I wanted to like make sure I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Oovoo. Yeah, so it was a video chat and a messaging app as well. I didn't know that. I thought it was only for video chats and that's it. Or maybe maybe yeah, because I know Skype is the same thing. I think they had a messaging feature as well, so you don't always have to like be on video to talk to somebody. You can just talk to them through the messaging feature within the app or whatever like that. Kind of like how it is, like we know with Facebook Messenger back then with AIM and stuff like that. It was like that. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much what it was. So yeah, and it was released back in 2007. So yeah, that was a long time ago, and it was discontinued, sadly. Which I know I'm saying that I never liked it, but it was discontinued kind of recent in 2017. It was of November. It was discontinued. But I did go on their website, and I see that you can still download it and use it and stuff like that. So I guess people still download it, but I mean, you could still download and use it, but I guess when it means discontinuous, there's no more updates for it, whatever like that. So you can still download it and use it and stuff like that, but it was discontinued officially from the creator who mentioned it. They said on Twitter back in 2017 in November 2017, he said he discontinued it because of profit reasons and stuff like that. Wasn't making as much money and everything. So yeah, it wasn't as popular anymore. You know, back then it was more popular and everything like that. You know, let me move this because I want to keep accidentally tapping my laptop and then the camera starts shaking and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna keep this right here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it right here. But yeah, so with Oovoo, wait, I think I had something else I want to talk about with it. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it was discontinued 2017, but like I said, you can still download it and everything like that. And but what I said in the original video, I said that I had it and I didn't know. I thought I didn't have it at all. I had it, but I just never used it. So it was one of those things that I know that I got just because, you know, people pushed me to get it. My friends pushed me to get it because I remember back then Joanne used to talk so much about Oovoo and everything like that. She used to always talk about that, how good it is and everything like that. Oh, you should make one, you should get an Oovoo, whatever like that. And like, no, I don't want it, I don't want it. She just kept pushing me, whatever. So I know she's the one that convinced me to get it. And I made that account, but I just never used it. I just never used it. So it's like one of those things, you know, like my friends have it, I'm gonna get it too, you know. It was just one of those type of things or whatever. Nowadays it's like, nah, if you got it, whatever, you have it, you know. You have it, you enjoying it, that's fine, but I don't care for it, you know. That's it. The only exception is like when it comes to video games. Some video games I'll get to play with my friend, you know, like, you sure we're gonna play this game? Are you sure? Like, he's like, yeah. Okay, I'll get it, fine, whatever, you know. But I'm not as good as just sit there and just start creating a bunch of different social media apps or whatever like that just for the heck of it, just because you said so. I'm not going to use them. At least with a game, at least it's something if you know, I don't have to always just play with that one person. I can play with other people, whatever like that, you know, on my own time, whatever. But I don't want to just make new accounts for something that I don't have any interest at all whatsoever to use or whatever like that. A lot of people used to push me to get so many things and everything, which I never wanted. Well, the same thing with Instagram. I never really wanted Instagram. It's just other people had it, my friends or whatever like that. So like, fine, whatever. And I eventually just liked it. You know, I eventually liked it more than Facebook when I had got it originally and stuff like that. I started using it more than Facebook and everything. And then I eventually got bored of it again, and I went back to Facebook again. I got bored of Facebook, and I went back to it again. And now my favorite is WhatsApp. And I mean, WhatsApp is not really social media, even though this idiot Zuckerberg is trying to push social media features in it from Facebook and Instagram with the stupid channel shit. Hate it so much and all that stuff. But still, it is more of like a messaging app, you know, private messaging app, personal, I should say, that usually a lot of people use, like family members use, and like, you know, international, like people who have friends internationally, they use it like that or whatever. So yeah, so that's what WhatsApp is more for, in my opinion. I mean, for a lot of people know it's for that, but he's just trying to change it more to the social media shit, and I'm not happy with that. But that's the one I mostly use, and I guess you could say here on YouTube is like social media in a way. So that's the only two I really use often. Like I'm on all, I mean, not all day, 24. I mean, not 24/7, but it's on often. I'm gonna say all 24/7, all day, same shit. But yeah, well, actually, no, WhatsApp I'm pretty much on all day, honestly. YouTube not so much. But yeah, because WhatsApp I'm always constantly talking to people, you know, whether it's my friend I'm talking to, my close friend here, or I'm talking to many people. I talk to in DR and stuff like that. So I'm always using it and everything like that. So yeah, that's, like I said, it's really common for like people internationally and stuff like that, because it's free. You know, you don't have to pay anything for it to use it, whatever like that. You know, you get free calls, videos you can use through that, and all that stuff. But yeah, so back to with Oovoo. There was one other thing I mentioned with Oovoo that what's it? That I laughed at what I said. It was about why would I need to do video chat with people that I see every day and stuff like that, which is true, because a lot of my friends, they're the one who pushed me to get it back then. My old friends and stuff like that from the Amigos, they pushed me to get that. And I'm like, why am I gonna get us to do video chat with you guys if we always hanging out? Because at that time I was always outside with them, like always outside. We was always going to the park, mainly the park we used to go for, just the walks around the area, or Queenston Mall. That was our go-to mall. We was always in there and stuff like that. So we hanged out often, especially in the summertime. It was like hanging out like every day or every other day, because none of us worked. You know, we had a lot of free time on our hands, so we just used to just chill and stuff like that. So yeah, so it was good. It was good times though. I really miss those days and stuff like that. But definitely when the spring and summer hits, I'm definitely gonna be doing more outdoor stuff again like I used to. Whether it's alone or with somebody, I don't care. You know, just gonna do what I can. But back then, yeah, I used to just always be outside with them and stuff. So I'm like, why should I get Oovoo to do video chat with you guys, seeing you guys on camera, if I just saw you guys a few hours ago, whatever like that, you know, or whatever. So I never really understood why they would push me to get that. I mean, I guess, you know, it'd be kind of cool to have a video chat, you know, with them in a group, But if I'm always hanging out with you guys, why? You know, why should I? But yeah, but now when I think of it, like I don't mind doing a video chat, of course, with people like, you know, friends or whatever that I hang out with often, because maybe there's not every day we're gonna be out, you know, going out whatever outside. You know, maybe sometimes you're gonna hang out inside. You can chat in a video chat or whatever like that, and you know, all that good stuff. So I don't mind doing that here and there. But yeah, so nowadays, yeah, I wouldn't mind it, but I'm still not too big on video chats. Honestly, I barely do it. Sometimes I'll do it here and there, on WhatsApp mostly, and that's it. Maybe here and there on Instagram and everything. But I haven't done video chat in a long time, honestly. Not really a video chat person. It's once a blue I'll do it. I'll more do it as if, let's say, it's somebody I'm talking to, you know, that I'm gonna be meeting. I'd rather do the video chat because at least you can actually see them, you know. In their natural state, you know, they don't have no damn filters and shit on their pictures or sending you old pictures and shit like that. You know, you want to be catfished or whatever, people still use that word and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's it with Oovoo. I said also what I spoke about with that too is I said that everyone wants to be the same, everyone wants to follow other people, you know, and I myself, I'm unique, I'm different or whatever like that. And a lot of people always used to get mad and then like with certain things I said when it comes to that, 'cause they always make it seem like, oh, like I'm better than them, or you know, like, oh, I'm above you and you guys are beneath me, or you guys are the same or whatever like that. But I didn't mean it like that, you know. It's just I know some of the things I say always comes off a different way. But back then, I was just, the shit I used to say was even more like crazy than I say now. Like, so yeah, so now I, you know, more understanding of things. There's certain things I don't, you know, I think first before I say. Back then, I was just throwing shit out there. You know, I was younger and everything like that, so I was just like, whatever, you know. But it is still true to this day that a lot of people just like to fit in. They want to, you know, follow this trend. No one wants to be different, and you know, no one wants to be unique. No one wants to be a leader. You know, everyone wants to be a follower and stuff like that. So all that stuff I was saying years ago, still saying it to this day, which is true. You know, so none of that stuff that I said back then was a lie or was a, you know, that's the old me. I still, you know, I still say it to this day because that's all you see now. You know, that's all you see now in this world. But yeah, so that's it with the Oovoo stuff. So now on to Lady Gaga. So I also had to go on Wikipedia to check out some things on her because I want to see if she's relevant, is anything recent she did. And there was one that I completely forgot about, honestly, but I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. So yeah, so with Lady Gaga, yeah, so-called huge gay icon, or I guess you could say the icon of the LGBT community and whatever. I'm gonna say it that way. I don't count as other shit or this QIA nonsense and stuff like that. You know, I'm old school. When I was growing up and everything, it was LGBT and everything like that. And even though it was only one specific letter that I cared about, of course, it was just the gay community and stuff like that. So on this channel, that's all I really used to talk about, was just the gay community. I never really used to say the LGBT and everything like that. I just used to mostly, you know, at this point, I just focus on that one letter in the group because that's who I was and that's who I was focused on. That's the people, of course, that I cared about because that's the people I was going for, you know, when it comes to the dating scene, you know, and everything like that. Not bi people, whatever like that, because that's the ones I used to always hate. To this day, I still don't like them and anything like that. I guess you could say I could tolerate them more, but yeah, so that's how it was with that. But with Lady Gaga, I still don't understand how she ever just became like this idol for the gay community and stuff like that. Even to this day, I still don't like her. Back then, I said I hate her. To this day, I still hate her. Even hate her even more. After I'm about to, for something here I'm about to talk about, that when I checked on Wikipedia and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I forgot she did that shit. So now I don't like it even more. but yeah, so it's something with politics too, by the way. But it's just real quick. I'm not really gonna get too into it. Like I said, I don't really want to talk too much on that on this channel because I used to talk about it too much. But yeah, so I still think to this day, you know, like she's nobody. Like to me, like, I don't get it because like this whole thing. I remember when she came out with that album with Born This Way and everything. Oh my god, that album was one of that's the main reason why I did not like her, because of Born This Way. Because I feel like with that, it has made all these like femme gay dudes just came out the woodwork, and like everyone was saying Born This Way now. Everyone on their page, their profiles and stuff on like Facebook or whatever, talking about Born This Way, this and that. You know, and it was just annoying. And it's like, oh, they have like lyrics, some lyrics to a song in their profiles and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god. I was like she annoyed me with that, because I feel like, I don't know, with her, like she catered more. I mean, I guess I don't really know. I can really say it's her fault, but to me, like she catered more to like like the feminine ones. She's not really for the ones like me. But and I can't really say it's much of her fault because when you think about with gay people, the first thing that a lot of people that what comes to a lot of people's mind is just the femme ones. Femme dudes that just prance around thinking they're females or whatever like that, or just like to mess around, whatever they see or whatever like that, are always sensitive, always sad, always depressed. They never look at the ones like me that are nothing like that at all, where we don't want to be a part of that scene. I mean, yeah, we like the same thing, but doesn't mean we want to be associated with them or be in the type of category and stuff like that. I never liked that. To this day, I still don't like. And I feel like with her music and everything, it just brought those type of people out the woodwork, and it's made it even worse for the gay community, in my opinion. And there's more people. It's just you just had so much femmes, like femme dudes everywhere, or femme bottoms, pretty much, And it's like what I see all the time. Like I've been wanting to talk about it. I think we'll have to just squeeze that topic into one of these webisodes instead of doing it in order, because I've been wanting to talk about it, and that is with grinding and stuff like that. Because I had used it for like 2 weeks briefly last year in December and everything, and it was, oh my god, it was terrible. I'm gonna have to talk about it. I think I might have to do that for the next one and just skip what's for episode 5. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do that in episode 6. I don't know yet. But like when you go on these stuff now, I'm not talking about now, I'm talking about back then, where after with her and this Born This Way stuff. I feel like after that, when I was on dating sites, like I forgot which one I was using at that time in 2011. I don't know. I don't think Grindr was out yet, was it? I don't know. I know Adam for Adam was a popular one back then. It's still around now, but I feel like after that, like when I went on those stuff now, there's like a bunch of femmes. It's just all you see is femmes everywhere, left and right, and it was just like crazy. It's like now just thinking about it, I'm like, damn, like it was just so bad. Like I do kind of miss like the days, like the little dating scene in some ways and stuff like that, but out of the dudes I used to find, all I was just somewhat femme. It's like either they kind of looked it or they kind of sounded or walked it. So it's like, damn, like you can't really like have these people around certain, like around your area, like like where you live. You don't want to see, you don't want your neighbors to see these people, or your friends in the area to see, or some family members or whatever, because they're automatically gonna know who they are, and then they're gonna start, suspecting, oh, you are one too and stuff like that. So yeah, because that had happened to me one time, with somebody brought over. But I'm gonna talk about that real quick, even though I guess you can say that ties into this before I continue with Lady Gaga. But yeah, because there was one guy I met. I don't remember which dating app it was, honestly. I don't remember, because there was so many I used back then, and it was so many I don't even remember anymore. It was so many. I don't remember if Grindr was around that time, honestly, but there was so many. Like I know Adam for Adam was one. There was one called Tagged. I think it's still around too. Damn, I don't remember the other ones I used to use back then. Oh wait, I think there's one called Downlink or something like that. Something, I don't remember exactly what it was called. Something like that. And some other ones. Like it was so many back then. I don't even know if I'm pretty sure half of them are not even like, discontinued now or whatever like that. I know I met him somewhere on one of those things. And yeah, so we used to talk a lot. He lived in a different state. I think he lived in South Carolina or North Carolina, one of those. But then he came up here or whatever, and then we chatted because yeah, we was talking. Yeah, it was a long distance thing actually. And then, but I know he had family here or something like that. So I remember I had met him one time in the city, and we went to I think it was Central Park. That was actually a common park I used to go to a lot back then for dates and stuff like that. Because I feel like it's the best place to go. Nice spot, nice romantic spot is in the city and stuff like that. It would be good, it would be safe or whatever like that. We can go here and meet up and stuff like that. I can meet for the first time with them and things like that. So I used to always go. That was my go-to park to go. Like when it comes to meeting, guys, or like a little like going on dates and stuff like that. So that's where I met him for the first time, and I was like, yeah, I already said in my head like, yeah, he's a little bit like looks a little bit like femme or whatever, and a little bit of the sound and the voice or whatever like that. So yeah, but I was like, whatever, I still just went along with it, because at that time I was just kind of, you could say, a little bit I guess, a little bit desperate in a way. So, so I was like, whatever. At least I have somebody. It's kind of alright, whatever, like that. It was some Puerto Rican dude, or whatever. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly, doing that stuff. But then I remember there was another time after that day where what's it? Oh, by the way, one thing, he was really sensitive too. Like he used to cry about all this shit, all his problems he had in his life and everything. I was like in my head, like, oh my god, like, like why? He was one of those people. So I remember one time he came to my house. I was like, all right, you can come over. It was when my younger brother was still here and everything. He's not here right now. He's in a different state now and everything. But he was here. He lived here as well and everything. So and because since he lived in like the front part of my house, he has a window, not like my room, which doesn't have a window except for the sunroof and everything. So he has a window. You can see in the front of the house. You know, you can see who's coming into the house, like upstairs and stuff like that. So he's seen him already and everything. So as soon as he seen him, he already knew that he was gay or whatever like that. So yeah, so that's what messed me up because you know, when I invited him over, he came in and we just talked in the room. You know, it was in my room and stuff like that. And and you know, we just chatted. We didn't really do. I didn't do anything because, like I said, I wasn't really interested in him. The only thing we did was like kiss. That was it. But it was just mostly just talking, just chilling, whatever, like that. And then but you know, he already saw him and everything like that. I remember that day because it was raining too, so he was out there with his umbrella waiting for me to open the door and whatever like that. I didn't know that he was up to see him come in. I thought my brother was sleeping. So yeah, I told my mom after he left. Yeah, no. Actually, I think it was a little bit before he left. Yeah, I called my mom and told her about it. Like, oh yeah, some gay dude in here, some gay guy in here. And I remember she had called me. That was after he left. She had called me to talk about that and everything like that. So yeah, but I just had to make up some lies or whatever like that. I said no, he was. I don't know what he was talking about or whatever. So you know, she was asking me these questions about that and stuff like that, and about me, or you know, if I had a girl or whatever. So yeah, so it was like a whole thing. I was like whatever, but. Eventually, she understood. I mean, she believed me and whatever like that. I don't even know. To this day, I feel like she probably still knows, but she's like whatever now. But yeah, so that was it, and then everything was good after that. Everything was good. Everything was a smooth sailing after that. And after that happened, I was like, yeah, never again. I'm not doing that. It has to be somebody who's not like that. You know, it has to be like me. People on the low or whatever like that. I much prefer to like be with. That's why I much rather just do like long distance things now, because especially like when it comes to certain guys in other countries, because they're different, you know, they're not like the ones here. I don't like to associate with them. I don't even call myself gay. Back then I used to, but I don't anymore. I don't know what I am. I'm just there, you know. But all I know is like the same gender, but that's it. But yeah. But anyway, so that is, I know, kind of like straight off, but it's also that ties into everything I'm talking about, you know, when it comes to like these feminine guys and everything, and how I feel like with her music, that album Born This Way, you know, kind of like brought them out the woodwork, you know, and everything like that. Like pretty much the freaks came out at night, pretty much. They all came out and everything. Everyone came out. Everyone was just Born This Way cry. Everyone was, you know, it was like kind of having the month of June for every month of the, you know, in the year or whatever, because of that, you know. So everyone was coming out, everyone was saying there was this and that, there was gay, there was lesbian, there was bi or whatever like that, you know. It was just too much, like, you know. So I feel like what she did, I feel like it has made it worse for the community, as you know, as a whole and everything, but mainly specifically towards the gay community, and definitely when it came to who like messing me up with trying what I was trying to find, you know, when I was on these dating sites and stuff, because like, damn, I gotta deal with this shit now. I gotta try and weed out all these people now, or put things in my bio to say no femmes or whatever like that. People still do to this day. I've seen it last month on Grindr as well. People still do that. No this, no that, no this, no that, or whatever like that. A lot of people always get pissed off or upset with them about that, because like, oh, you know, discriminate, you racist or whatever. Like, no, everyone has their own preference, you know. You know, if you don't like this type of person, you don't like femmes, you don't like, you know, you don't want a black dude, or you want a Spanish guy, you don't want a white guy, no problem with that, you know. Or you don't want someone who you consider too old, or you want your age group. There ain't no problem with that, you know. Everyone should be able to have a right to like freedom of speech, and you like, you know, and you know, they want to know, they just want to let people know what they're looking for, you know. And that's it. Even though no one reads that shit anyway, so no one never reads bios on none of those dating apps. But yeah, so to today I don't see her as an idol or anything like that. When it comes to community, I guess you could say she's an idol towards that specific, type of people in the community and stuff like that. I don't know why it keeps like blurring out like that. But yeah, that specific type of people in the community and stuff like that. But and with all the femmes, the gay femmes and stuff like that. And one other thing I mentioned as well here is also on Glee. Yeah, I mentioned that with that's another thing I didn't like, because that was another thing that I feel like it really just like, to me it was stereotypical. Like, it really hurt the community, because this made it seem like this is the only the type, when you think of the gay community, we think of gay dudes, this is the only ones you see is like these feminine dudes that think they're females and stuff, just weird, and just the way they act, and just so sensitive and everything like that. So Glee was, for a lot of people don't know, of course a lot of people wouldn't know, for you guys, younger viewers, whatever was watching, Glee was a gay musical. So it was a gay musical. Like, I didn't know much about it, I never watched it, I never looked into it. I only knew about it from the people that I associate myself with back then or whatever like that. Yuki knew of it, Jose knew of it, which was that was Joanne's close friend, and other people I've met in the village or at the pier in the city knew about it and stuff like that. But the only thing I knew was just a gay musical. That's it, gay musical. It was kind of like that show. What's it called? I guess you could say like a movie. It was a movie. I mean, yeah, it was a movie. High School Musical. It was really good though. I love High School Musical. Like, I loved watching that on Disney Channel. It's like that, just a gay version. So for you guys that know the High School Musical, I know it's something old as well. I don't know if a lot of younger viewers will know, but it's just like that, just gay. So yeah, so that's that. I just mentioned that briefly. That's all I really said about that in the original webisode on this. And also, let's see, and I also mentioned, yeah, I like Britney Spears more. I actually do. Like, she has some good music. I know a couple of her songs I actually had as my little what's it, my little intro and stuff like that, in my some of my older webisodes and everything, when I started putting music into my videos and stuff. And ever since, that's what I was always doing with the Joel Show and stuff like that. So there's a lot of songs of hers that I still have on my laptop as well that I listen to and everything like that, because I'm old school. I like to have the music on the device instead of streaming it, so I don't use Spotify, any of the, or YouTube Music, any of that's online crap. I like to do things the old school way. I'd rather have the music CDs, albums, and I'll just download it, rip it to my laptop or whatever, and then just plug in the cable from my laptop to my phone and put the music that way and everything like that. Or I could do it the other way, which is not the good way, but whatever, where I can just use some software, download the song from YouTube, and then put it on my phone that way as well, and on my laptop I do it that way as well for certain albums, because there's a lot of albums I actually want to get, but some of them are expensive, like this old school reggaeton albums and stuff like that. Hey, a lot of money. But yeah, what else? No, the bell is right. I don't know what that is, but I'm not answering it. There's people here that can answer it. But yeah, I'm the only one home. But yeah, so, and I also mentioned there was a couple of songs I did like, maybe like 2 songs from Gaga. So I admit that it was like 1 or 2 songs I did like from her back then I used to listen to. But yeah, but her music now I don't listen to at all. None whatsoever. But there was 2 back then, not now. Back then. But yeah. And let's see what else I had to mention with, I wrote everything down here. So let me look. What else? Oh yeah, another thing with Lady Gaga I didn't like back then with her music, especially with Born This Way. Oh my God, he used to just blast that music all the time. You hear on the radio, every time you hear it. It's all you used to hear and everything. It was just annoying. Like, you would hear that all the time in many stores, retail stores and everything. Like, especially in the city, so all you would hear is her music playing in stores and stuff like that. I was like, oh my God, like, why do I gotta hear this shit? It was just so annoying. I hated it. Hated it. Hated it. But yeah, so I was like, damn, like, this album, like, I felt like it just, damn, it really, to me, it messed up the community. It really just, like, really brought out this stereotypical shit that that a lot of people see, like, especially a lot of straight people see. Like, they automatically think this is how gay people are, and not know that 1% that's like, me or whatever like that. So it's crazy. I didn't like it. So now onto the recent stuff about her now. So she did recently come out with an album in 2020. It was called Chromatic or whatever. I think if I'm saying it correctly. I don't know anything about the album. I don't even know, that she still does music. Honestly, I thought she only do movies now because I know she's coming out with some new movie. I think this year called Joker something. I think Joker and something. I think it's like in French, the end or whatever. I don't know, but yeah. So I know about that. That's the only thing I knew about from last year was about the movie and everything. But I didn't know that she still do music as well. So that album was in 2020. She also does she does like collaboration album she did this year, I think. No, last year she did with some guy. I forgot his name. Damn, Tony something. I think I don't remember his name. I think I heard of him. Was it Tony Bennett or something like that? I think I heard of him. But yeah, so she still does music. I don't know anything about that Chromatic album that she did, her solo album that was in 2020. I don't know anything about it, but I don't care. So I don't know if it is anything pertaining to the community or if it's just something different, because I know Born This Way, that album is specifically towards the community and everything like that. So yeah, so that's that one of my most hated albums of hers. I don't know anything about her other songs or her other music. Mine is from that album. So who knows? Maybe Chromatic is a good album, but I don't like her as a person. So, and the last thing, but not least, like I said, when it comes to politics, is I forgot all about this, but in 2021 she was at the Biden's inauguration or whatever at the White House or whatever, and I spoke about this. I'm gonna talk about it briefly. I do not like him. I hate that guy so much, and that's why this country is in the mess that it is right now. And the best one to make his return this year. I know he's gonna win. Everyone's vote is pushing for him to get in there and fix things. We got too many issues going on in this country right now, and this guy just turned into a third world country and just like these Democrats is like they're all for the devil, whatever like that. They worship Satan, so they're messing this place up and they're promoting the wrong shit and bringing in all these illegals, aliens and stuff like that. Where they're trying to now dub migrants and everything like that. So yeah, so this old man is making just ruin his place. I don't even call him a president, I just call him a puppet because everyone knows he's just had somebody else is doing all the work for him. This guy doesn't even know where the hell he's at half the times. He can't even speak. So that just makes me even dislike him even more. Like really, like of course you're gonna support him because he supports the community, LGBT community. He supports all the shit they're doing right now, and they're doing some crazy shit. Especially what happened last year, like the parade they was showing, everything like that. Even the year before, I'm like, damn, like what happened to the community? Like these people is really like they like demon possessed. Like the shit they do now in the parades, being like prance around naked in front of children and stuff. Like this is nasty, disgusting, and sad, and people need help, need to see God. Open the Bible or something like that. Whatever. Maybe they might burn if they even try and do that. But go to church or whatever like that. It's crazy because these type of things I kind of would have minded back then. On this channel, on this show, I would have probably supported it or whatever, promoted them and everything like that. Now it's different. Like I don't like them at all. I don't support anything from the community anymore. I just stray away from it, and like I said, I don't even see myself as one anymore. Gay. Gay. I don't like saying the word anymore. It's just like I just don't like them. It's like it's just crazy. But even back then though, I still was talking bad about them, but I was sort of like still supportive in a way, but still not supportive in a way. So I still hated them, but kind of still like them. Now it's just like I just don't like them at all. So yeah, and then that's that. And I just keep it to myself now. Like I said, I just like to do the long distance thing now and everything. And yeah, and it's been working for me. So I'll stick to that. Everyone has their means of finding who they want, and that's the way I can do it. Because that way I can avoid all that stuff. As opposed to if I was using something like Grindr or whatever, then I have to do it all see and hear all the bullshit, read all the bullshit from all these typical I don't want to say the word, but yeah, it's also with an F, ends with G. But yeah, well, the short word, but it's F and T. But yeah, F and G is what a lot of people say. But and that's about it. Anything else I missed? No, that was it. So yeah, so real quick, yeah, because this is long, I know, but real quick, now I'm gonna talk about the comments on the original that I did for this video. I mean, the original video. I mean, on the J.Advice Show. So yeah, the first one here, let me see. Yeah, it was from Dirk 717. So yeah, this is one of the guys I was talking about, like with him, Brass Monkey, and everything that I talked about in the last webisode. That were my friends on the Xbox 360, and we had a lot of fun back then. I miss those days so much. But yeah, he was one of the other ones. He was mad cool. I think he said he lives in Washington, Washington State, I think, which is the one that's on the other side of U.S., like by California, I think, in Oregon or something like that, I think. So yeah. So he was like, first off, this man, he said with capital, is definitely unique and deserves respect for all of you. He said Joel Hernandez for president 2012. Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, so this is this is from 2011, but for talking about for next year. Actually, no, it was 2012. Yeah, I was talking about. Yeah, it was 2012. Yeah, he used to always say things like that about like little jokes here and there and everything like that. He was cool, man. I miss them. Like they was really good at people, cool people. And then someone here named Megan VXC from 12 years ago. He just says, she said agreed. And well, I'm guessing is a she, and then agreed, but in a separate text here, because here the comment section was kind of like messed up, because it's before like all this all the changes they made with YouTube, which also I hate, by the way. Ever since Google took over YouTube, it's been shit. So I usually use on my laptop, I use like an extension for Firefox where it brings back the old YouTube and everything like that. You can change the whole layout of YouTube. So for me, the way how I view things here on YouTube is different from somebody who doesn't use those stuff. They see the current version of YouTube. I'm still checking out the old stuff. We're looking at, I should say, the old stuff. When it comes to the layout, the likes are still there, the dislikes are still there, all that stuff is still there before they started removing all that shit and whatever like that. So yeah, and so everything is different for me. This is the way I liked it, and and I miss it. So yeah, so this other one, yeah, from Megan VXC says, I hear you. Just because someone is gay or Asian or black or straight or whatever doesn't mean they have fit a certain stereotype, which is true. So just like what I was saying, just because in a lot of cases stereotypes are true. Just because in a lot of cases stereotypes are true doesn't mean that they apply to everyone. That's true. I agree. I respect pretty much everyone. I just don't want to see people worshiping that false cow. That false cow. That false cow. She's talking about Lady Gaga, because they think they have to. She's trying too hard and is unattractive. Nothing personal. It's not like I know her. Yeah, it's true. That's like what I'm saying. Like, yeah, she definitely is trying too hard and everything. Unattractive part is hilarious because I wasn't looking at her in that way, but you could say that too and everything. But yeah, that's like what I was saying. Just like exactly what I said. Like, I feel like with her music or whatever like that, or or like trying to be like this, how you say it, like this ambassador or whatever to the gay the gay community, is just more like she just making it more out, showing us more stereotypes, and like showing them, not me. I'm talking about me. I don't see, like I said, I'm not a part of it, but it is making it look more like stereotype, like the typical type of gay guys you see out there and stuff like that. There's feminine or whatever like that, likes to twirl around or dance or whatever, and all that stuff. So yeah, I remember it was this old show my friend had sent me. I'm surprised he still had the video up. I'm surprised he didn't take it down. There was an old comedy show called Mad TV. I used to always like watching back then when I was a kid, and they used to like do certain skits, where they would have one or two guys or whatever, like the actors would like pretend like they're gay, and it was always those type. This is like, oh, there was always feminine, like to twirl around, spin around, and dance or whatever like that. I'm like, yeah, see, this is the type of shit that I don't like, because her showing off these type of like pretty much like encouraging this stuff, displaying this stuff, and like how the way a lot of these gay dudes are, it is, yeah, this makes it show like to like the straight people, like they'll think like, oh, it was right, this goes to show that that's just how they act. They're always feminine, they're sex addicts and stuff like that, and I hate that, So yeah, it's sad, but that's just how straight people see the community as, when they like to play as them and make jokes about them, they'll automatically think that's how they are. They want to get with everybody to see or whatever like that. They all have diseases and stuff like that, So yeah, so you guys called out on yourself, and she's to blame as well, Lady Gaga. But let's see what else. Oh yeah, I agreed to. Oh yeah, I was responding to Megan. So let me see what I said. I'm curious to see what I wrote back then. So I said I definitely agree with that, because in the gay world, I don't do anything that they all do, and nor do I like the stuff they like. And they think that I'm not gay, or it's weird. Yeah, they think that I'm not gay, or it's weird that I don't do those things. That is true. But like, actually, let me finish reading that before I mention that. Talk about that. I didn't know that once you come out as being gay, that you have to follow rules, such as you have to drink, get drunk, you have to vogue. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You have to like Lady Gaga. You have to listen to techno. You have to have sex with any random dudes you see. Like, no, that's wrong. Yeah, there you go. So it's like what I was saying before. I forgot all about the Vogue and stuff. I don't know if they still do that. I think they do. Yeah, I think that's still no. The new thing they like to do now is like they love to twerk. Like a lot of, like, especially like the femme black dudes, they love doing that shit. I don't know about the Voguing anymore. I don't know if that's still popular anymore, but that was in this. It was a weird type of dance or whatever. I can't. I'm not even gonna like try to go in detail how it was. If you guys want to know how it is, you can always go on YouTube and look it up. Whatever, you can check it out on here and everything. But I'm not even gonna try to like talk about or reenact anything that they do. And but like what I said here about what's it, that when they think that is that I mean they don't know, I mean that that when they don't know that I'm gay, but when they do know, I mean when they do know, they said that how they, to them, is like it's weird because since I don't do those type of stuff. Yeah, which is true, because a lot of people who knew that I was back then, especially a lot of the guys I met, like, on dates or whatever, they always thought it was weird because I wasn't like that. I wasn't into that scene. I didn't like to go to clubs. I what's it, I wasn't out there, you can say, like, just, like how they are now, like, you just want to, like, you just want that shit to be in everyone's face, like, you want to know who you are. Like, who cares? Like, how about you keep that shit to yourself? Who the hell cares who you are? Who cares what you like? Who cares what you do behind closed doors? In your bedroom, whatever, like that. That's how this community is now. They just want everything to be thrown into your face. And because I wasn't like that, I wasn't into seeing, I wasn't into going to the village or parades or doing that voguing crap or like techno music or like Lady Gaga. They thought I was weird and everything like that. So I'm like, really? I'm weird because of that shit? So yeah, like, come on, like, you telling me I can't be different? And it's like I said, this all ties into what I was saying about the whole stereotypes and everything. It just made me look bad. So I hated that. And let's see what else here. Yeah, I responded to a lot of people here. Yeah, let me go over this real quick. So I was responding to Joan Duran. Oh, I know who that is. This is Jonathan. But who I wanted to talk about real quick. But where is that? So yeah, I responded to him like, yeah, the first part was towards someone else who was oh, this is, yeah, now I can see what I was talking about with what I said in the first part about somebody who was trying to be me, or I said it was a fake Dr. Phil. So yeah, so I responded to him and I said, yeah, the first part was towards someone else who was ranting on about irrelevant info. So the only ones who would know what the first minute was about is me and others that know me well. Second, I wasn't repeating the same stuff in this video, and who on YouTube ever discusses about Oovoo? I'm pretty sure none, and I am unique and I'm no follower. If you can give me some elaborate info on that, then we can talk. No offense as well, but I need the facts with your little debate. Yeah, he used to always come on my head all the time and everything, but I'm gonna get more into that after I finish reading his comments. But I'm still not getting who I was talking about. I don't know. He said someone else who was ranting. I don't know. I don't know who that was, guys. I don't. But I'm gonna move on. So this other person I respond to named Sil Deer. I don't even see their comments anymore, like the original comments. I guess they must have deleted their account or something. But yeah, but I said, I see, and yes, I prefer Skype, and it is well known. Yeah, but I can't see his original, what he said before that, but whatever. And I responded to Megan again, and I was like, yeah, I agree, and thanks. I know too. I know. She is crazy. So Lady Gaga, and I still feel something is up with her. And I never knew she declared herself a gay icon. Yeah, it's true. I never knew that. Never knew that. And what else? Oh yeah, but yeah, I'm way different from any gay out there. The stuff I do is completely different from that whole community. That's why I stick to myself, and I'm not into that scene. But yeah, she really is portraying herself as God, and that to me is not right. And I put that mad face, like how I used to do it before, like with emojis. I used to do it a different way, whatever, like that. I'm gonna have the original link to that video, so you guys can just look at the comments for yourself, anyways. But yeah, so yeah, it's true. To me, she does portraying herself as God or whatever. Like, she just, like, she's just high and mighty, whatever. Like, this voice for the community and like that, and she's gonna be the one to save them or whatever like that. You know, I didn't like that at all with her. Didn't like that at all. And to this day, I feel like she's, you know, there's a bunch of crap. She's full of shit, you know. And I'm definitely, it's definitely true. I'm not trying to sound like I was different. I mean, like I'm better than anybody, but I am way different to this day. So way different than a lot of people's community. You know, you don't really find ones like me like that often, you know. So yeah, so I definitely, you know, to this day I still agree with that. And then I responded to Dirk 717. I was like, haha, I'm flattered, but I have no interest in running for president 2012. Plus, I'm too young, lol. Yeah, that was at the time. That was 12 years ago. Yeah, like I said, man, he was cool. Like, I miss these days, man. Just reading these old comments and stuff like that, doing these old videos again, just bring me back in time. It's like, I wish I could go back to these days. And, Megan again, yeah, a lot of back and forth between me and her. She responded to me and she said, hi, that's just being gay, but with a different code of decorum, taste, and ethics. Men, whether straight or gay, tend to be promiscuous, but not being so doesn't make them less manly or less gay. If you're a dude who prefers dudes to women, you're gay, regardless of whether you jump at the chance to shine Lady Gaga's shoes. To be honest, I admire that quality and prefer in a significant other a certain amount of restraint, modesty, class, if you will. Yeah, it's true. I definitely agree with that. There's a lot of dudes out there who said they prefer, you know, guys to women or whatever. I mean, to girls. Like, oh, like, you know, these like bi dudes would be like, oh yeah, but I like girls more, or like guys more. You know, like if you saying stuff like that, like you saying like guys more, obviously to me you gay. You know, that's it. You classify as that, you know, and everything like that. And then if it's the opposite, that means you're not gay. You like girls, you know. So I never really understood that shit. Like I said, they're all confused or whatever. So, you know, like they don't even know what they want. But yeah, so I responded to her again. I said I want to be successful just like them and become famous myself. So at the end, which I don't know. I mean, I do want to still become successful, but not. I don't really want that whole fame with everything, like the whole fame and money. Honestly, like back then, yes, but not anymore. Honestly, like to me, that's bad. Like I don't know. Like I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it. But being successful, yes, of course. Who doesn't want to be successful? You know. But So, but like I said, back to this. So in the end, I praise myself, my mom, and God for bringing me this far. Lady Gaga didn't create me, and she hasn't been there for me since I was born. So why praise someone who you don't know in real life? Her fans act as if they hang with her every day, and they go out to the movies and such. It's a shame. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's definitely true. Definitely true. And it's how I am still to this day. Like, you know, worry about myself, focus on myself, and everything like that. And you know, of course, put myself, you know, my mom and God, and first, you know, before everyone else, of course, you know, because yeah, if it wasn't for them, it would be it. You know, everything like that. So yeah, and also for myself, you know, for what I've been doing, everything like so far and everything, and not like trying to fall into the wrong crowd, follow everyone else what they're doing and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's definitely true, and it's true, like I said, with a lot of these people who have who's big fans of, you know, a lot of these celebrities. You don't know them in real life, so why are you praising them or defending them for shit when you don't even know them? You know, they don't even know you. You know, and they don't even care about you. Just care about the money you give and, you know, you making them and stuff like that, buying this shit. You know, so I never understood that. But yeah, and Brass Monkey respond. He said, "Oovoo is better and never lags." Well, I didn't know that, but I'm pretty sure everything has changed now because since it's discontinued, I'm sure Skype is still better. But like I said, I don't use those stuff anyways. When I do video chat, I'd rather just do it like with like WhatsApp or whatever like that, or whatever within whatever social media, because all these social media apps now have that feature in it. So yeah. And let's see. I'm almost at the end, by the way. I know it's a lot of comments. This is what I missed back then. All these comments I used to get. So then I responded to Megan again. I said I agree with that, and yeah, I'm proud of myself. And yeah, I know too many diseases going around this new generation. So being a hoe is very bad. Unless you don't care about your life, then yeah. Also, yeah, there's many ignorant people who act that way, and it's just silly. I don't look up to celebrities like that. I may like them, and I'm a fan, but I don't praise them and, you know, and curse out other people who dislike them because everyone has their own views. That's true. Definitely true. Just like what I was saying, you know, like, yeah, I can be a fan of them, but I'm not gonna kiss their ass, you know, defend them for whatever, because at the end of the day, I don't know them in person, you know, and they don't know me, you know, and I'm pretty sure they don't care about me. And also, yeah, the whole thing with diseases, yeah, even that generation and now, before and now is just even worse now actually, It actually they even worse now when it comes to like hoeing around and stuff like that. So yeah, so let's see, I got 3 more. So I responded again. I said to Megan, I said, yeah, I definitely agree. I say it's all the time. It's all the time with bisexual. Once you touch a man and you into them, to me that's gay. I don't care what anyone says. It's true, just like what I was saying. Yep. Once you go with one, once you mess around one, that's it. I don't care what you would say after that. But yeah, because that's in you now. Also, yeah, that's true. And I said also, yeah, that's true. Being a bit different from the rest doesn't mean you're not like them. All people are different. Plus, Lady Gaga is too overrated now. I'm sick of hearing about her 24/7, and her fans also pisses me off because they praise her so dearly. She's just human like everyone else. She doesn't have powers and she can't fly. Yeah, it's true. Like, they used to always defend her. Like, everything I used to say, they will all come at my head. When I used to always talk about it on Facebook, they all come at my head and everything like that, defending her and shit. Like, come on, like, on Twitter as well, So I'm like, really? Like, I can't say anything bad about her. Like, I gotta praise her just like you guys. I have to, like, be one of those brainwashed sheep and just play follow along, follow the leader and everything. Alright, so 2 more. Then we're done here. Alright, so Megan said, well, I'm relieved. I am straight, but I was hoping to God that she wouldn't fool the gays into thinking she's special / awesome or whatever. She declared herself a gay icon. She's so arrogant. I can't believe that anyone would be so desperate as to allow her to take the throne. I was dying to hear that someone who is gay can see through her crap. Supporting gay is great, but declaring yourself Jesus Christ to the gays is a bit much. Psycho. With a question mark. Yeah, it's true. That's how she sees herself, yeah, like, like this high and mighty or whatever. Like, she's the one who's gonna, like enlighten them. I should say, bring them to the promised land, whatever like that, And I don't like that at all, Don't like that at all. But I've heard that she said that she's that she did come out as being bi or whatever like that. But I heard that I think she's married to some guy now or something like that, or dating some dude. So I don't know what was the point of that. If you were a guy, So I don't understand that. And then last but not least, from Mr. Jonathan. Yeah, Joan. Well, his thing is Joan Duran 89. I actually clicked on the channel to see. I think I was mentioned that as well. I clicked on the channel. He does. I see he had a couple of videos doing some like acting, whatever. I guess he's doing the acting for like to have like spots in like certain shows or whatever, like TV shows and things like that, which is cool. I like that. So you're doing your thing. But he said the first minute didn't make any sense to anyone but yourself. How are you unique? All you're doing is talking about the same stuff. Everyone else, all your doings is talking about the same stuff everyone else talks about. Oovoo, Lady Gaga, Facebook. No offense, but I think you're more of a follower than you think. So yeah, so that's when I was responding to him about like how am I being a follower, and when I said that, who was talking about Oovoo? Who do you really see talking about that on YouTube and stuff like that? So yeah, he was, oh my god, he used to be a pain in the ass. Like, he used to piss me off with a lot of things he used to say. He used to always come in my head at every video I did. He came in my head, making it seem like, oh, that I'm trying to seem like I'm just almighty, like high and mighty, how I'm better than everyone, how I'm different, unique and all that stuff. It's true, I was unique. Like, I was, different. I wasn't trying to make it seem like I was better than everybody. I mean, I know it may have sounded that way back then and everything, but but I wasn't thinking that. Like, people used to come in my head all the time. I remember I used to always talk to at the time, because when Yuki was my close friend before the close friend I have now, I used to always talk to him about a lot of things, my problems. I used to vent to him a lot, just like how I do vent with my close friend now. So I used to always vent to him about these things, like these people who was coming in my head on YouTube and on Facebook and stuff like that. I used to always say, yeah, I don't know why they trying to, he said he watched the video, he didn't see anything wrong with what I said or whatever like that. I don't know why they, taking things out of proportion, whatever like that. So he used to always agree with all that stuff and everything like that. But nowadays when I think about it, maybe he probably was being fake and saying that, but behind my back talking shit about me, because yeah, ever since all the things he did to me and everything, like I was like, I don't like. That's why I don't really trust people anymore, So yeah, but but what he said, if that was true, is but he I mean at the time he agreed with me and everything like that, and he said, yeah, I didn't say anything wrong. But this guy used to always come in my head and everything like that. And on Facebook too, because I'm on Facebook, because he was one of my friends from high school back in Transit Tech. He used to be a part of a little clique and everything, LVP. I used to have a little, I guess you could say a little gang, in high school and everything like that. So that's how I met him and stuff like that. But yeah, but he used to always come in my head all the time. Like, it was just annoying. I think we went to City Tech as well, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, but I think, but I never really talked to him like that outside of school. It's just we saw after school we just don't. Even, I mean, after high school when we all graduated, we only used to conversate through YouTube and everything. But most of the time it was just him talking shit and making it seem like I'm trying to be better than everybody else or whatever like that. So yeah, but if he ever comes back, if you're watching this, Jonathan or whatever, chat, whatever. I don't mind these little debates again. But yeah, and I think that's it. Yeah. So, because I talked a lot, guys, I'm tired right now. I want to go drink some water. I want to go relax and go eat and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's a long video honestly because since I did that, and that's about it. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think, and everything in the comment section about everything. We could definitely have a convo, and I mean, we have a back and we want to do a little debate or whatever. You just want to share these stories you got in the comment section below, about what Lady Gaga, Oovoo, and all the other stuff I talked about, and everything with the gay community. Oh my God! Like I said, one day I'm probably gonna have to talk about that, with with Grinder. I'm gonna see, like I said, I might squeeze that in somewhere maybe before episode 6, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why I keep done with the autofocus, but but yeah, so that's about it. So for Webisode 5, I'm gonna be talking about is, are people out of state better to deal with, and why individuals why individuals always lose the right one and take the bad one, whatever. However I wrote it, I just wrote it down exactly how I had the title for this video, the original Webisode 5 on J.Advice Show. But yeah, we're gonna cover that. I might just skip that whole part about the whole launders because I've been talking about like kind of like repeating the same shit, whatever. So kind of like what he was saying already, what Jonathan was saying. But yeah, so I might just skip that part and talk about the other part. But we'll see. Maybe I want to watch the video over. Maybe it's something else I was talking about, so that way I can just cover that as well and everything. And so that's gonna be for Episode 5. So yeah, so thank you for watching, guys, and like and subscribe. I will appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time for Webisode 5 on the J.Advice Show, the reboot.
All right, welcome everybody to Webisode 4. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really feel like in the mood today for some reason, but I better do this today and then the weekend because I won't have no time and people's gonna be here. So, topics to be covered today: Oovoo video chatting, that whole crap that everyone wants to follow. Then you got Lady Gaga, how she's such a huge icon to everybody, really the gay community, I should say. But before all of that, I want to talk about Facebook and a certain somebody who supposedly talking about a real boyfriend or something like that, basically saying something that is perfect, which everyone complains about me, complain about people being perfect or that I'm perfect, that I should find this and that. So all that information is irrelevant, and plus somebody such as that person should not be talking about that because he is the fakest of all fakes that I've ever known. And of course, you cannot be something like that. So why even bring up something and trying to be me, trying to give advice to everybody? First, you have to understand yourself and know that what you are before you can even give advice to others. So yeah, I just want to cover that and that whole crap. He's trying to start over there, fake Dr. Phil or whatever it's supposed to be. But anyway, yeah. Back to Oovoo video chatting. Alright. There's so many other video channels out there. Well, of course it's Skype, which I have, but I don't use. We have Oovoo, we have AIM video chatting. I'm pretty sure there's more out there. So why does everyone choose Oovoo? I do not know. Why is everyone following everyone else who has Oovoo? I don't know. It's just a whole big trend. There's a popular video chatting crap that everyone wants to follow each other to get. Oh, you must get Oovoo. You must get Oovoo. I'm like, I don't want Oovoo. First of all, Skype is pretty good. And number two, I don't really do video chatting because it's the same people that you with every day. Why do I need to be on video chat talking to the same person that I see every day, that I talk to every day, or that I text every day? That's pretty boring. And then of course I'm gonna get tired some because I'm not the person that likes to see the same faces every day. I need to sometimes be alone or just relaxing. Can't just be 24/7 with this person. It's not like I'm married to the friend or something like that. It makes no sense. But everyone nowadays just have to follow each other and get what everyone else has. That's basically it. And no one's not really unique in this world anymore. Well, of course I am, of course, and I'll do everything differently. But yeah, there's many others out there. But everyone just needs to follow each other, and there's everyone needs to just understand, try and like get their own mind and stop following one another like some type of robot or parrots or something. So that's the whole thing in our Oovoo chat. As of Oovoo, I don't even know why the hell they have. It sounds weird. It sounds like voodoo or whatever the crap is supposed to be. I never understood it, and I don't know why everyone uses it because it's pretty lame to me. Yeah, I'd rather I prefer Skype or even AIM video chat. It's not like I need to have a whole group video chat and it makes some sense to me. Kind of lame. But yeah, anyway, Lady Gaga. One of the most hated people that I don't really hate as much as there's many other people that I hate, but why is she so huge today? Like, why is she such a big icon, idol? Um, I don't know. I don't really know how to. I can't really answer that. Supposedly, this new album, Born This Way. I don't know why this is such a big, huge album, and everyone is talking about it. Real mainly gay people, of course, talking about oh, Born This Way. Oh, everyone has to have the lyrics in their page, or everyone has to now call themselves Born This Way, or have a screen name, or put something on Facebook about it. Have a whole ton load of photos of her. I don't get it. Like, to me, she's not like, I didn't know that. Of course, everyone's gonna say, oh, like if you're gay or something like that, you should do this and that. Just like that whole Glee crap, whatever that musical Broadway thing. I never seen it before, but that's like something else that a lot of gay people love, which I would never watch. Lady Gaga, I would never like. Music sucks. Well, I'm not gonna be honest though. I had two songs I used to like from her. That was way back though, so that's a whole different story. But I don't see it. Like the music I listen to is way different compared to what they want to listen to. Well, Britney Spears, I like her. She's okay. Lady Gaga definitely. She's just, I don't know, just something about her. Like I didn't really dislike her that much before. Like she was just there. I didn't really care. But as soon when that album crap came out, everyone started going crazy about her. It's just like I don't want to hear about it no more. It's like you get tired of it. Hearing it on the radio 24/7, hearing everybody talk about Born This Way, it's just that it angers you. It's like it pisses me off. And a lot of my friends say the same thing. It's like they just overdoing it and just need to calm down. And it's like to me, she's not a huge idol, icon or whatever. You know, that's what I'd say. But well, we have 5 minutes into the video. Um, I'm gonna talk more on that Lady Gaga thing about next week and get some more questions on that, some more info from other people, what they think, and I'll put that all together and make another video. Um, as for the other things on today's topics, well, I'm not gonna really talk about nothing else right now. Just want to talk about the people who follows others with the whole voodoo Oovoo crap. Um, just be yourself, stop following people, and just try to be unique in your own ways. Lady Gaga, I don't really know what to say about that. To me, is just people just need to calm down with this album. People need to calm down with Born This Way, because to me, it's not like she's doing anything. So it's not. She's not God. She's not nothing like that. Yeah, she's unique. Yeah, okay, but still, the way how she acts to me is just pretty weird. But well, yeah, I'm getting late for school, so that's all I gotta say today. Alright, so I'll see you all for another webisode. Peace.